Now, I've shown the IKEPOD Duopod on the show before, also from Exquisite Timepieces, like these ones are, because they're an authorized dealer. Also, because Exquisite Timepiece is such a powerhouse dealer, they have access to special projects like this. This is a limited edition 3-watch box set in collaboration with an artist, Tom Christopher. He's a famous artist out of New York City. And the watches are labeled Skyscrapers Floating in Air, Single Gear, and Lost in Thought. And you can see that in the dials. And this is actually signed by Tom, the artist, and by IKEPOD. So you can see the artwork on the dial there is the artist's work. And they're all labeled too. So there's 111 watches. There is 37 3-watch box sets, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So you can see it's labeled on the back, and it just says 1 of 37. So they didn't number them individually, but, and this is it says single gear on there. What does this one say? Skyscraper. So this is in the middle. So this is single gear, and it's written reference to the single gear bicycle that you'll see riding around in the city. And then, of course, you have the taxis and the buses and everything going on in the city there. The shadow. Case size real quick. I know I usually cover that first. It's 42 millimeter. It's round. I've shown these before. It's 16.3 millimeter thick. It is a unique case shape indeed. 24 millimeter is the width here on the strap, and it does taper down to 20. It's a very smooth, soft silicone strap, and it has a 6 millimeter push-pull crown. These are quartz movements in these, so pretty easy to live with, and there's no seconds hand. You just have an hour and minute hand. But if we're being completely honest, these are more of a art type timepiece, not really like a full-blown. I mean, clearly it's a watch. You can get the time off it. But there it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. Now, who's going to buy something like this? Obviously, someone that's collecting art, or someone that's collecting Tom's art, for sure. Maybe there's an IKEPOD collector out there, or maybe you just have a wild idea to pick up a collaboration 3-watch box set like this because you have a need for 3 watches to share with some special people in your life, and this ties them all together. That could be another scenario as well. This one here is the, I think it's the Skyscrapers Floating. So you can see there a couple of buildings and then some abstract artwork. I don't know squat about art other than I know what I like and don't like sort of thing. But beyond that, I don't know how to speak on it. So I'm just going to show you it and you decide. And then, of course, this last one is the Lost in Thought. So it looks like you have a young lady there with a book, maybe. Some cars in the background, fire hydrant. I suppose art is what you think it is, right? Price point on these, you can see on the hang tag here, that's not the individual price point. That's for the kit. And yeah, it's a lot of money. But super limited edition, special series. But even beyond that, I just checked Exquisite Timepieces website on this kit to learn a little bit more about it. And it's on sale. So snapshot in time, currently it's on sale. Way less money than the list that I just showed you on that tag. So I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a lot less money. So if it's something that interests you, I say go check it out. Tell Tyler, I'll put his contact information down below. Tell him that you are interested in this. You watched my video and you're like, you know what? I can't live without it. I want it. Rob said you'd hook me up. So Tyler, yeah, hook him up. And if you do pick it up, let me know. That'd be kind of fun to find out like where it went and what your plans were with it. You know, do you have a couple of sons or a couple of daughters, or, you know, what I'm curious to know how these watches end up getting used. I suspect because of the price point and how kind of quirky cool they are, I suspect they will get worn. I think they should get worn. I think it's a very good wearable watch. I don't think it's something that should just be sitting in the box, stuffed away on a shelf. I think watches should be worn. These are no exception. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next vid.